We're live.
We're live.
Good to see you.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. It's another week. It's a Friday evening.
Friday evening, typically Saturday morning podcast, but we've been traveling a little bit and got some more travel coming up, so got to sneak these in when we can get them.
Good point. Yeah, I mean, exciting travel. Like last week, I was in Austin, did a podcast with James. Stayed at an Airbnb where the host stayed in the Airbnb at the same time, which is the first time I've ever done that. And, you know, you look at the reviews on people's profiles and you kind of get an idea of, you know, if you feel like they're sketch or not.
Yeah.
And everyone was real like, this girl, let's call her...
Woman X.
Woman X is...
We'll call her Jane Doe.
Jane Doe is great. She's super responsive, very comfortable, helps you out finding things you need in the area. Everything that like makes it okay, cool. And there's probably like 20 of the reviews, 20 total.
Like on her Airbnb account, because I've never...
I don't think
I've
Airbnb?
ever personally booked an Airbnb, so I don't know what the whole process is.
So you go on, you find the property, and you book, and usually the host messages you.
Like the owner of the house.
The owner of the house or whatever it is, like the apartment, because I've stayed in apartments too, and that's a little... I mean, it's kind of crazy that the apartment lets people do that, but I guess they don't really know if that's...
Oh, so like...
It's an apartment complex.
So someone's renting that. Yeah, that's against the law.
Yeah, and it
Maybe.
was ghetto. But anyways, so it was all cool. I get to Austin. Before that, she's really spamming my phone with like messages like, hey, when are you coming in? Like, what are you planning on doing here? Let me know when you get in. Please read the instructions on how to get in. So I get in and I walk in the door and she's immediately like right to my right doing laundry. And it's like, hi, I'm Jane. And I shake her hand. She was cool. And she started apologizing to me profusely about not having the pillows on the bed. Which, yeah, I don't know what the crap that was about. I mean, maybe she just got caught up. But it's literally like, I mean...
She wasn't prepared.
Yeah, but it also was like... It was kind of weird. And then, so what that ended up leading to was her apologizing like all the time to me. I'm like, hey, it's really okay. It's just pillows. It literally doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And so we spend like kind of this weird like intro time where I'm like, I've been on the road all day. I'm kind of exhausted. I want to like kind of just chill out. And so, but then it's like, do I immediately go to the room and close the door on her? I just felt like I needed to like see what was up.
And just like talk to her and kind of entertain her a little bit.
Yeah, more like get to know her, make sure things are cool.
Yeah.
So she's not like a psycho. So I ended up learning about her life story and whatnot. And, you know.
And so then she offered you a ride to the concert.
Yeah, because I told her, hey, I'm going to the Russ concert, which is right next to the Airbnb. She's like, I'll take you over there. And I was like, oh, wow, thanks, sure. It's like, I'm saving money on an Uber.
Yeah.
Which probably would have been $50 at least. So that's cool, whatever. And I go do the podcast with James. So I'm on the southeast part of Austin. James is on the northwest part.
Okay.
So in my mind, like before that happened, I was calculating all the time in my head. And it was like, okay, the concert starts at 6:30. It's because it was 30 minutes to get to him. I think I was going to get there right when he gets off work at like 4:15. And, you know, do an hour podcast, 5:15, drive back 45 minutes at 6, 30 minutes to the concert, and I'll be good right at the start of the concert. But, of course, that's not how it goes. Do the podcast, cool. James is awesome, lives up in the hills or whatever in Austin. And then so I'm driving back and it's Austin traffic. I finally experienced it.
Bad.
Yeah, bad.
Worse than Nashville?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it's also like 6 p.m.
just rush hour.
Yeah,
Friday
people are
night,
getting home.
or it was like a Wednesday night.
No, it was a Thursday.
Thursday night.
And so I'm in traffic and just bumper to bumper. And then I finally get off and I'm on a 2-lane highway behind this tractor trailer truck. And it's just I'm watching the clock tick. And I'm like, oh, it's 6:30. And then I finally get to the Airbnb. It's 7. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to miss the first act. Second act is Big Sean. I'm excited to see him. And then Russ comes on after. And so we get in the Airbnb. I get in the Airbnb, and then she takes me to the concert. Yeah. And the concert's 10 miles away from the from the Airbnb, and it took 45 minutes. Jeez. Yeah, it was, and I don't even want to get into it because it's kind of depressing, but if you're a concert venue, figure out how to get easy access into the place.
Yeah, it's
a shame.
None of this stuff is. It seems like no one really thinks about anything like that when it comes to parking and people because even when me and Dad went to a concert outside of AT&T back in May, same thing, and the Ubers can't get into the area, and it's then they have rideshare only, and it's super fucking complicated, especially for how much people pay to park out there, and it's a top 5 things I hate.
Yeah, and it's kind of you're all in the same line, and how can you really prevent that? I don't know. I mean, I think, you could show up super early. Yeah. But that wasn't the case for me. So finally get in the concert. It's 1 lane. Everyone's in 1 lane to get up to where you can get out. And the police is all right, stop. Get out the car. And I honestly am running to the front. I was speed walking. And then I saw a guy run by me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to run too.
Yeah, you're by yourself.
Yeah. And so I ran up there. And as I get to the door, checking my ticket, and Big Sean's on the big screen. It's all right, good night, Austin. And I'm like, well, I came here to see Russ. Big Sean would have been a good extra. So.
And so what time do you think you walked into the venue? After 8?
I would say probably around 8.
Yeah.
And, I get to my seat, which I got good seats, honestly. There's the pit area, and then there's the first section of seats behind the pit area. Mm-hmm. And I was in the front row of that section. And I get to my row, and of course people are sitting in my seats.
Really?
Yeah. These 2 chicks. And
you approach them looking at your ticket, and you're like,
what? Yeah, I'm like,
what number is that? Oh, I think this is mine.
Oh, that's my seat.
And so what? No problems there. They got out.
Well, I had 2 tickets, and it was only me. And so I was like, oh, these are mine. And she's like, oh, is it okay if my sister sits here?
Fuck no.
Yeah, I was like, nah, go up to the nosebleeds, hope.
Yeah, get to the back.
Yeah, pay me 50.
And so she's
I let her sister sit there. I didn't care.
And so what? They were just sitting next to you?
It was her. I don't know how they did it. It was a group of girls, and then her sister. Because Russ's fan base.
It's probably women, right?
It's a lot of Mexican women, Latinas.
Is Russ Hispanic or something? Does he have?
Pretty sure he's Italian.
Yeah, okay, that actually makes maybe a little more sense.
But he even shouted out, he's like, you know what, I love Texas. He kept saying, people in Texas are different. He kept saying that. We're like, ah.
He's like, I love my big booty Latinos.
Exactly. He shouted out the Latinas. He's like, I get a lot of love from the Latinas. But I let them sit there. It was cool. And it's kind of like you're trying to get a gauge on how old they are, because they look young.
Yeah.
And they were cool. No problems. Literally, Latinas next to me. And they went ape.
Yeah.
During the love songs. This girl next to me, she's like, oh my God, he's so hot. And I was like, I love this song.
Yeah.
But you know what was interesting about it was, and this will wrap back around later to who I met at the concert, but it's I was there by myself.
Yeah.
And, I was really excited for the concert. like Russ is probably my favorite artist at the moment, and I love his new album Wild. And there was a point where it's like he's playing the songs I love, and it's like, am I really trying to act too cool to like not get into the music?
Yeah.
And then I was like, who gives a fuck like what people think? I'm putting my hands up, I'm going crazy. And there was a switch that flipped, and then I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I just started singing all the lyrics too.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah, you have to. And, so it was a great time. Julian Edelman was out there came from backstage out in the pit area. And yeah, it was a great concert. You know, it made me think about like how an artist picks his set list.
Yeah.
Because he's got so many hits. And I think I've even heard Logic talk about it. It's like, you're going to upset people because you can't play everything.
Yeah.
And like the super lyricist rapper, you know, the guys that like that type of rap, I mean, he's going to have to play his love songs and like the melody R&B songs.
Mm-hmm. And
so I think he did it good. Kind of had a blend of everything. Stuff from like his old albums, the Shake the Snow Globe album.
Oh yeah, that's one of my
because that was the first one. I think you put me on to Russ.
Yeah, that
during
album
COVID.
was one of my favorite albums ever.
Yeah, that was during
so
COVID,
many great
dude.
bangers from that one. Summer at 7.
He played that song.
Oh really?
Yeah. Played
It
3 a.m.
feels like summer. Yeah. How does 3 a.m.
Answer
go?
your phone.
Be alone. And then you're singing that, and then the spotlight goes straight on you. You're on the jumbotron.
Dude, that happened.
You were on the jumbo?
There's no jumbo, but well, there was a jumbo, and it was showing his face.
Something got stuck in my throat.
And there was like a camera behind him that was coming across towards me. And I swear the light was on me for, it felt like 5 minutes.
Really?
And I could see I was wearing a bright white shirt.
Hmm.
I could see myself on the deal. I kind of made some eye contact with Russ to let him know I'm here. But,
yeah, concerts, man, like, I'm glad you pointed it out, because every time you go to a concert like that, you can kind of scan the crowd, and you'll see people who clearly they're having that conversation with themselves.
damn!
Dude, this is fucking tropical smoothies.
You got a seed on your ugula.
Oh, my God.
You need some water?
I got some water. I don't know why it's stuck in my throat.
But I know what you're saying about the people that, like you're saying that people kind of are like acting too cool.
Yeah, it's like they're not, and I've been there before. Like I've definitely been in that, just kind of bobbing your head, hands in the pockets, arms crossed. But yeah, when you just like fuck it, and you have a much better experience, and just let the music and the energy of the people around, because it is like a crowd energy.
Definitely.
And it's not just you, like it's everyone. And I think that's what's so cool about like the house kind of EDM crowd. When I went to house festival, everyone was dancing, like
Bumping.
everyone. Yeah, bumping, letting the music just go through them, and there's no like set rule on how you have to dance or how you have to sing. Or, it's just like you just do what feels natural.
Yeah, you let feel.
Yeah.
Feel the beat, feel the music.
Yeah, and you just got to go in there with your guard down. And the too cool thing is, it's lame. You're
not enjoying yourself.
Yeah, it's like, it's just, you're putting up a facade. You're putting up a curtain on how you should just let it relax.
Let it relax, enjoy yourself. And there's a couple times where I was acting too cool because it was like he's rapping like, you know, it was like love songs that I don't know. And I'm like, you know, I'm just like, yeah, all right, cool.
You're like saying it, and then you get the lyrics wrong. You're like, oh.
I scream them wrong.
Yeah.
That happened once or twice, but.
So then concert ends, you're walking out, and you have a little interaction.
Yeah, it was a weird interaction, but yeah, I'm leaving the concert. I know I need to get an Uber. I know it's just gonna be a while, so I kind of just committed. I'm like, all right, let's call the Uber now. Fuck it, I'll get to it. I know I'm gonna have to wait. Eyeballing where the Uber's at, and I'm eyeballing my avatar on the Uber app, and we're going separate ways.
Yeah.
And then he calls me, And he's like, Jack, where are you going? Come back. But I was like, dude, I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm following the crowd. And so this girl, she's like, I like your leg tattoo. And so we're walking out, and Russ is still like out there. People are like screaming because he's signing autographs in the front row. So every now and then I'm looking back, and she's behind me.
So you're like going up like the stadium exit, or you're like outside of the building?
It was kind of like a amphitheater. So the thing was down. And
oh,
there was
okay.
Like surrounding things up. You walk down to get
like
to
a bowl,
kind of like a bowl. So I'm on the upper outside walking. I'm kind of looking back every now and then. And this girl's like, hey, I like your tattoos. And I was like, oh, thanks. And I look back and I see her. I'm like, oh, she's pretty cute. I was like, do you have any tattoos? She's like, yeah, I got a couple small ones, but nothing that big. And so the Uber's calling me. And I'm like, dude, man, I feel bad. I'm just going to have to cancel the Uber. She's like, I'll take you home.
She like overheard.
She was like walking right next to me.
Yeah.
And we are just kind of like chit-chatting about, how, do you like the concert? Blah, blah, blah. And it kind of threw me off. It's like, you'll take me back? You just met me. Like, what's going on here? It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah. It's
spidey senses were a little
definitely
up.
uncommon for a woman to ask a stranger male to sit in my car.
Yeah. And so I kind of in my mind had like a micro second where I was like, what's your intention?
Yeah.
Survival instinct kicked in a little bit. Because, like, I was like, I barely know you. Like, this is a little risky. Like, what type of person are you? Are you going to take me somewhere and I'm going to get robbed? Or the next thing you know, I'm going to wake up in a bathtub with stitches on my stomach.
Wake up in a bed and fuzzy cuffs. Hands tied to the frame, the bed frame.
Yeah.
That happens. But go ahead.
I wouldn't mind that. So I'm like, yeah, sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I was like, you come by yourself? She's like, yeah. I was like, dang, that's pretty cool that you did that. Like, why'd you come by yourself? And she said, I got tired of like waiting on my friends for me to like go enjoy myself. Like, I got tired of people making excuses and just not being there.
Yeah.
So she said like some of her friends would be like, yeah, I'm in, I'm down. And then it was just like no one would take initiative to like actually push things forward. So I was like, that's pretty cool. It takes a lot of bravery to do that, just like to come by yourself. And so we're walking to the car and she's telling me about her study abroad trips. And I'm like, oh, I studied abroad too. She's like, yeah, I got back and had my 25th birthday. It was great. Now I'm studying law over in Georgetown, which is North Austin. I was like, oh, that's really cool. You like to argue? She's like, no, I never argue. I try to understand. And immediately then I was like, wow, she's really like deep and she's not a normal girl. So I was intrigued. And I was kind of just like trying to see like where her mind was at. We finally get to her car and, you know, we get in the car. It's a nice, clean car. And we're waiting to get out, you know, it's the whole deal. And I start peppering her with questions about, you know, her spirituality. Like, it got deep real fast.
Yeah. You guys weren't surface level.
No surface level, really. Like, there was, like, immediate surface level, but then it, like, you ever meet someone and you can just connect with them?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it felt like that type of connection where it was just, like, we were super open. Yeah. And part of that was, it's like, I don't even know who you are. There's nothing that connects us other than we just met. Yeah. So there's a freedom in that.
Yeah, it's just a blank portrait. Yeah. It can be whatever.
Yeah, my Picasso. So she has a podcast. And I'm like, oh, wow. And then we start talking about all this crap. So we finally get back to the Airbnb, and halfway through the drive, like, we talk about transgenderism and our opinions on that. It's like we're going the third rail on just, like, because I think in both of our minds we're like, okay, like, what's the catch? Like, are you someone that I could be with? Like, it sounds weird to say, but it was kind of like all right, am I really going to invest in this? Or am I just going to get out of the car and...
That'd be the end of it, and you never see her again.
Exactly. So, we finally get back to the Airbnb. We sit in front of the Airbnb for like an hour, just talking. Just like deep convo, staring at each other's eyes, licking lips. She turns the car off, and I'm thinking like, okay, like I'm about to get out. Like, is this my sign to get out? But
yeah, because that is, you're probably, you don't know if she's like going to force you out, if she's going to say, all right, well, it was nice to meet you, and that's your cue, or if you're going to have to be the one to be like, well, I appreciate you taking me home. And then, so it's, it's kind of the dance. It's the dance.
There was a weird moment too. Yeah, I was like, she's not kicking me out. She like keeps asking me questions. Like, she obviously doesn't want me to leave yet.
Yeah.
And I don't care. It's already like midnight. What am I going to lose another 30 minutes of sleep? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So then it gets just like relationship focused. It's like, what are you looking for? Like, tell me about your past. Like, do you want to get married? Things like that. Not to her, but like, in general. And so in my mind, I'm like, okay, this is all good and well. So she ends up, revealing more about her family in that moment, which was like, oh wow, you're being that vulnerable. She even said, she's like, yeah, my grandpa thinks I need to find a white man. And I was like, oh shoot.
She was black, or was she like light skinned?
She was black, but she was black and Native American.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And she even said like, I have red skin or something like that.
Yeah.
Red bone or something. But and so it was kind of weird, and there was a lot of like weird questions, like, you ever dated a black girl? Like, what would happen if you brought me home to your parents? Like, would it be a shock? And all this crap.
Yeah.
And I was just like kind of overwhelmed by it all, because obviously it'd be normal and cool with our family, of course. But so what ends up happening is she's like, how old are you? And I say, I'm 27. How old are you? She's like, how old do I look? And so I wasn't even trying to compliment her. I actually thought she was like 26.
Yeah.
Because she told me back in the story that she got back from study abroad and she had her 25th birthday. And so I was like, are you 26? She's like, no. I'm like, how old are you? She's like, I'm 32. And I opened up the car door and left. Nah, just kidding.
Too old.
Is that too old? Because,
No.
I mean, that's 5 years older than me.
Too old to date?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, I think it's definitely more untraditional to find like relationships where the woman is older than the male. A 5-year difference isn't insane.
No.
It's not a crazy difference.
And you know what? I didn't think that she was that old when I was talking to her.
She had some like youthfulness and...
Definitely. And then her being like studying in school and all that, I was like assuming she was younger than me, honestly.
Yeah.
So I guess good on her. She looks good. She doesn't look her age, but when she did say that, something in my mind just like was like, eesh.
You were no longer interested.
Because like whether or not 32 is that old, it's not that far away from me. It feels like she's not as youthful as I would prefer.
She was at a concert by herself at midnight.
She offered to take a random stranger home.
But she's had probably a ton more experiences than,
yeah,
someone who you assume was 26 years old.
She's really easy to talk to, like really understanding, and things go through your mind when you like meet someone like that, like calculating like what would it be like if we got married. And what ends up happening is so she goes, okay, let's get breakfast tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, I was like, okay, let's do it. Text me where you want to go. Smoke screen over there.
Dude. I don't know what's my throat.
Swallowed some nicotine.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm like, okay, text me where you're going to go. I'm leaving through North Austin. I'll pass you. We could stop somewhere. She's like, no, I'm putting the ball in your court. Playa. Text me. I was like, okay. Get out the car. No hug. There was a moment, too, where I was like, should I kiss her? Like, and
you could have.
I could have. And
probably you would have had to ask for permission.
Maybe.
Were you like hoping you're getting out of the car? Were you hoping there was a moment? Like after just kind of, okay, we've had all this spontaneity. It's been exciting. It's been new. It's unpredictable in the sense. Like, were you kind of hoping that there was a moment?
There's a part of me that was like, yeah. It kind of flared up as the conversation became more flirtatious.
Yeah.
And a part of me was like, it's like, what am I doing here? Like, am I really gonna leave my path, what I'm doing, to come, like do long distance, someone who lives in Austin? And all
you're
that,
already thinking
all that.
You're
like,
not in the
hit
moment
me.
at that point.
No, I'm not. I was not in the moment. I was thinking, planning ahead.
Which you probably should not have been.
So what do you think I should have done?
Oh no, I mean you didn't have to do anything. But like you meet a stranger like that, you should. I don't think the best course of action is to think like, man, like, is this someone I could marry? Like, is this someone I could date? You're just
hookup culture. That's what you're saying.
2 hours ago, you didn't even know this person existed.
No
so sometimes you just gotta say full send and just fuck it. And I don't know. I mean, it's easier said than done, I guess.
Yeah.
You're in the moment.
Yeah.
There's other things going on.
Yeah.
Your rationale starts creeping in a little bit more.
And to be honest, like, she was cool. Everything was great. Wasn't the most attractive girl that I would have preferred.
Yeah.
So there was that.
What if she's listening? Did you tell her the name of our podcast?
No.
She put an air tag on you.
But I did say if when I come back, I'll hit you up.
But you already missed that.
If I call her.
And she's like, what happened to the breakfast?
Don't worry about it. Get in the car.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Get in the
about
car.
it. So that's my story.
What's the moral of the story? What's the lesson learned after that 30-minute
lesson
love
learned
story?
Is that I got a lot to give. And I know girls pick up on that. They see me. And she wanted to secure a future.
You think that's what her intentions were?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, all the family talk, all the, like, marriage talk, like,
but you just said that
talk.
you guys had, like, there's certain people I completely agree that you meet, and whether they're, like, in your tribe or the wavelengths are just really on the same path.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to, this weather is, it's like, tell me about the darkest thing in your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's like, I feel like with people like that, when you meet them, it's kind of few and far between.
Definitely. Like, yeah, it's refreshing when you meet someone like that, and it's cool. And it doesn't have to be like, oh yeah, we got to hook up tonight. Like, it doesn't have to be that.
Yeah.
And we don't have to ruin something that was special.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. It's tough out here, man. It's tough out here to find someone.
Yeah.
Especially like, the way that our life is now. It's a lot of internet culture, a lot of internet dating, a lot of like not being out into the social arena where things like that can happen. And one of the first times I've done that in a while, it's like this interaction came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I think that's it was quite the weekend. A lot of cool experiences, and I really enjoyed it. Kind of made the most of a work trip.
Yeah,
And,
that's true.
So it's good stuff, man.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to get in. I know we've covered the online dating and that type of culture, but I mean, it seems like everything on my social media nowadays is like people who are single, you know, what does it take to find a partner that has what you want or has what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you meet someone online, like it's instantly you're kind of going straight into like this romantic, like things are just moving too fast. Like sometimes it doesn't feel as sacred.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like you're taking the right steps, and you may be chasing more pleasure driven versus like kind of how you're thinking of, okay, could this actually be someone that I could invest in a drive down here every other weekend?
Yeah.
And I think you kind of have to live within both of those, because I feel like if you're always on the other side, you may get into some trouble. And then if you're always on the more hesitant side, you may limit yourself in having some unique experiences.
Definitely.
When we need to do a movie review, I know we can maybe talk about that, but Yes Man.
Oh, Jim Carrey?
One of my favorite movies ever.
Let me look this up.
Like it's a comedy. That was probably early 2000s, I think. Are you Googling that?
Yeah, I'm going to look this up.
Yeah, I think it was like an early 2000s movie. Great cast. I think it's Jim Carrey, Zooey Deschanel. There's a ton of people in that. What year is that?
2008.
Yeah, 2008.
Romantic comedy film starring Jim Carrey and Zooey Deschanel, like you said. The film is basically based on 2005 memoir of the same name by a British humorist, Danny Wallace, who makes a cameo. Man who says yes to everything.
Yeah. So pretty much it's this. Oh,
I've
Bradley
seen
Cooper's
this.
in that. The guy
Jason Bateman.
Hyde from.
Oh yeah.
Who's I think he's in jail now. But yeah, Jim Carrey's character is kind of just like he's kind of a loser. He's got his job, he's got his apartment.
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of he doesn't ever want to go out. His friends are always hitting him up. Hey man, we haven't seen you in a while. Come out, come hang out. Oh, I got this, I got that. I'm making excuses.
Yeah. Just
kind
shut
of
off
depressed.
from the world.
Yeah, just shut off from the world. And this guy hands him a pamphlet. It's someone who robs the bank. He's working at a bank. And this guy he knows from the bank goes in, and I think he throws a rock at maybe the glass window outside.
Okay.
And he's standing there with Jim Carrey. And he's like, dude, I went to this, hands him like this pamphlet. And he throws the rock in the window, runs, and the police go chase and tackle him. So Jim Carrey's got this pamphlet. He goes home, sets it on the
nothing.
The countertop, just nothing.
Forgets about it.
And I think he finally just decides to go to this conference. And, it's like this weird kind of older guru guy and this crowd of this theater of people. And they're just like, yes. And he's like, no, he's the one resisting.
Yeah.
And it ends up just turning this really cool, theme of you say yes to things, like you're going to open yourself up to some cool things.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. That needs to be on a rewatchable list.
I'm down
It's
for
hilarious, too.
I think I've seen a little bit of it. Yeah, Jim Carrey's great, but the point of the movie, it's if you do say yes to things, good intentions, it could lead you in a good path for sure. You never know.
You never know. That's
Being
the thing.
spontaneous, which I feel like that's somewhat like against our nature in a way. If you're always saying yes to things, part of me thinks that you're not considering the future of like what are the consequences of this.
Yeah.
Which could be viewed as a negative or, maybe a survival instinct or something.
I mean, someone hands you, hey, you want to go snort this powder on the toilet seat?
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to die of a fentanyl overdose.
Oh, God.
But if it's like, hey, man, I got 2 tickets to this concert tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go to the game?
Yep.
Hey, I got a friend that I'd like you to meet.
Yes.
Yes.
Say yes to that.
Then before you know it, you look up. Will you be my husband.
For better or for worse, for richer or for poor.
Could you, is there a way to like customize that?
Yeah, dude, you can make whatever wedding you want. You can customize it.
Something, this is going to be weird to talk about, but something that I've thought about a few times, funerals. Funerals versus celebration of life. And I've told some of my friends, like, hey, if something happens to me, throwing a party. Yeah, party. Like, I don't want people in black.
No.
Mourning, crying. Sure, cry. Be emotional. But
do it on your own time.
Come
party.
Come party. Like, that would be
energy.
You know, and that would be so wild to like go to one, you know, if someone reaches out to you and it's like, hey, you know, we're going to have a celebration of life, and it's like there's alcohol and there's music, and like what a different experience that would be.
You know, I've never met anyone, or I've never heard of anything like that, but it honestly seems like, how would you remember that person, like, instead of being sad and crying? And then he's like, this person actually wants everyone to have a great time. And
yeah,
you know,
it's like something you could leave, like a part of like your will or a note.
Yeah.
Not a suicide note. Don't do that.
But like looking down on them, watching them.
Like, go hit a leg day.
Watching your buddies take their 6th shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
but that would
his
be
arm on your widow.
Yeah.
You're like, no, party's over.
Yeah, you're watching through the whatever field.
Ether.
The ether, like Matthew McConaughey when he's
Interstellar.
Yeah. What was his daughter's name in that?
Scout.
No. His daughter's name was not Scout. That's a dog's name.
That was our dog's name. Interstellar.
Damn it, what was her name? Jessica Chastain.
Red?
Murph. Yeah, Murph.
Oh, Murph's Law. Murphy's Law.
Yeah, Murphy's Law.
God, I love that movie.
Yeah. Murphy's Law.
But yeah, I would want, if I died early, I want all my buddies, all of you guys, Saturday night, have a UFC night, have poker night, order some B-dubs.
Yeah, cater some B-dubs.
Yeah, just get after it.
We're lighting up the joints.
Get them all.
We're going to have like a cross joint. And we're going to use your ashes as...
That's exactly how I want it to go.
I've also thought about, you know, the whole cremation process. And this is actually something that I learned about.
Cremation.
It was something about... man, it had something to do with when they first really started burying bodies, and it became like a big industry. Man, I cannot remember exactly what I'm trying to think of here, but yeah, I don't want to be cremated. I want to be turned into a tree. Yeah, like completing the cycle of life, pretty much. Yeah. Not like, okay, just dig a hole and throw me next to the tree. Yeah. But I think you can do something. I don't know if it's a part of the cremation process, but I'm pretty sure you can get like your body prepped to be, you know, returned to the soil to some degree.
Let's see. What are the natural options for burial or cremation? If I want to be a part.
Wait, does that say GPT-5?
Of the earth. Yeah, I think it came out.
All right, what's it saying there?
Natural green burial. Your body is buried without embalming in a biodegradable shroud or simple untreated wood coffin.
So it's eco-friendly.
Yeah.
So is the normal cremation process or burial process, I feel like they use a ton of chemicals.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think that's what it was, is when these caskets and bodies end up decomposing into the soil, it infects the soil and kills it. And there's formaldehyde. A lot of the times what they were doing back in the day was to keep the bodies alive without the decomposing, to really go into huge effect because they would put them on train cars. You know, if you died in, it was like the 1900s,
Oh,
1900s.
send you back to...
Yeah, send you to New York. And it's like by the time you
home.
get on that 10-day trip, your body's like mush and smells. But they would put like, I want to say it was wood chips or like straw like in your body to, I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research on that. But yeah, put me into a tree. Let me provide some shade. Let me just help nature.
Too. I think I would like that too, because just knowing that, like, wow, you're gonna put all these chemicals on me, so I can look good at my celebration.
Yeah.
And then it ruins the earth. Yeah, that doesn't align with my heart.
No.
I don't want that either.
And how cool would that be? Like going down your family lineage, like, hey, this is Jack's tree. And it's this big tree that ends up growing, and you know your great grandkids get to go out there, and you know your kids are saying, "Hey, you remember Jack from? He was born in 90."
Do you remember the JOJ podcast?
Yeah, it's like 200 years down the line. Like that would be that's a part of leaving a legacy.
Yeah,
I think that would be pretty sick.
That would be cool. Like having it, like you said, in the back, big tree. It's like this is where everyone's buried back there.
And
Not
then
a shallow grave, though.
Yeah, then the dog's taking a piss on it.
Yeah. Dog's found a bone, and it's a femur bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, I mean, I haven't been to a funeral in a really long time. Knock on wood. But it's always, the ones that I have been to and remember, it is like really depressing. And obviously it is supposed to be a grieving process, and it's sad and emotional, and those are all extremely valid and expected. But, you know, why double down on that when you can kind of just turn the corner and, hey, this person would want us to live on and enjoy the moment and be grateful and be appreciative that, hey, you're still here, you're still standing, you're still breathing.
Enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Don't feel so sad, but also, you know, people grieve differently, and that might be really hard for someone to do. Like the week after their significant other dies or their parents die, it's like that'd be hard. But maybe that's what you need. You need to be around everyone, and you need to know that they got you. And you can maybe have the outside has the music and the partying or whatever, and the inside's like, all right, if you need to go take a moment, go sit down. To make your peace.
We'll have a cry room set up.
That sounds.
And then you gotta have a rage room.
Yeah.
Just put like an old dumpster car in there with a sledgehammer and just let people
get after it.
Yeah, I feel like that would be good too.
Yeah, I mean,
there's just gonna be just one barbell in there.
Squat rack in there.
Yeah. No, Bulgarian foot squat.
Oh, God.
10 reps, every person that shows up.
Pay your respects for Ben.
Pay your respects. Pay your dues. Rinse due.
God.
Yeah, I don't know how we got on that, but I feel like that would be... I don't even know how you would arrange that.
Have to make a will.
Yeah.
And let someone know.
Are you an organ donor?
No.
Would you be an organ donor?
No.
Why not?
Well, our friendly cousin Nick, who, is that his name, Nick? No. We're trying to get him to phone into the pot. Here, call him right now. See if he'll answer.
Let's see.
I would not be an organ donor because my intelligent cousin says that they will not provide life-saving service to you if you're an organ donor because they want the organs.
All right, we're going to give him a call here, see if he answers. Put him on speaker.
This is our conspiracy guy. I think he's kind of aware that we want him on the podcast, so he might not.
It's probably a few Coors Light.
Damn
we'll get him another time.
No, but he was basically saying, like, if you're an organ donor, they see that on your deal. If you have, like, a life-threatening disease or, like, incident or something, you're in the hospital bed, they're looking at you like, all right, we got people lining up waiting for a kidney. We got them waiting up for a heart. I don't know if that would work, actually, if you die. Right?
Yeah, probably not.
Can you replace someone's heart?
What do you mean, like a heart transplant?
Yeah.
Well, it would come from... yeah, that's a good question. I don't know exactly. If you can replace I know they're trying to grow hearts and do... I think they're trying to make hearts out of pig.
It says it's not a swap out like a car battery. But it comes from someone who's been declared brain dead. But his heart is still healthy and beating. Donor heart.
So you get in a car accident. You're in a coma. It's been like 3 years. Doctor comes up to you and says, hey, we don't know if he's getting out of this.
I'm like my own.
And then you look right behind him, and it's like a mother and a father. And they're like,
he's reading the clipboard.
We just got we got someone in here who needs a heart. And
maybe a young child.
It's a perfect match. But it would, that would be the end of their life.
Damn.
Would it be fair to ask for like payment for that? It's like, you want the heart? Give me 200 G's. Does the hospital pay for that, or does the other patient?
That's deep.
That's like an evil side of things, but...
yeah, like what's the going rate for a heart on the black market? But also it makes me think, so, like, say whatever, your family member's in a coma, and it's been like fucking 5 years, like, and how are you paying for it?
Yeah.
And like that puts your
well, dude, look at the Ben Askren situation.
Yeah.
That's like the most crazy, like current example of
what happened to him. But he's getting better.
He had I think it was a double lung transplant. And this guy's a UFC fighter, young, family guy, and he couldn't even afford to keep his bills, and I think he got denied for his transplant for something.
Okay, so in June, he was hospitalized, severe pneumonia triggered by staph infection.
So pneumonia, fluid in the lungs.
They said he has a double lung transplant. And they said he died 4 times with his heart stopping for about 20 seconds each time.
Jeez.
He lost over 50 pounds. He weighs 147 pounds, his lightest. Yeah. I saw a couple of videos of him. It's just so positive.
He said...
very optimistic.
Yeah, I was reading or watching a clip of him recently where he was saying... With his marriage, his wife was Christian, and he went with her to like support her, but he didn't really adopt any belief system. And he said immediately after he woke up, he was like, "I want to become a Christian," and
that's powerful.
Near-death experience, dying 4 times. Like you wonder if he saw anything, felt anything. Obviously, a super spiritual moment of just thinking about dying.
Sheesh, dude. Like, yeah, you think he's a wrestler, he was a UFC fighter, just like athlete.
Yeah.
And then something like this, staph infection. That's scary, man.
It's just from having a cut and getting some sweat in it. Someone else's sweat, right?
I guess so. That makes me scared because I've been training. I've got tattoos, and I always get bumps on my leg after the tattoo.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful. But
that would be shitty. You work all that way on your tattoo, and then you go to Cape Cod and your leg gets bit off.
Like a great white shark. Like, why'd you get that one? Get the other one.
You just sat through like a 12-hour session.
Oh.
Gets your leg ran over.
Yeah,
Get
that
all
would
your
be
skin ripped
fucking
off.
horrible. That'd be horrible. I'd be ruined.
Would you rather get attacked by a shark or a crocodile? Like one of those big, fat, ancient crocs.
I'm gonna say crocodile, but I know it's not gonna matter to be honest. But I'll say crocodile because I feel like I'll be in like a lake, hopefully, or as if I'm in the middle of the deep blue, and that shark wants me, he can have me. Just make it quick.
Well, sharks they don't eat the full person. Like they're gonna take
Those
some legs,
freaking
they're gonna take some bites, and then they're done. I'm pretty sure a gator or a croc would they do the death roll, so they're gonna grab your leg and then they're gonna spin and rip it off.
Rotisserie chicken.
Yeah,
You're a wiener schnitzel.
yeah, you're a pig in a blanket.
Yeah,
that
what
would
you
be.
do?
God, dude.
You're doing a chip shot, and then all of a sudden, bites your calf, pulls you in.
Those things can move too. Like, they can swim fast and they can get on land fast.
God, dude, how big do they get?
I don't know what the biggest one ever is. Or like you remember those movies, Anaconda, the one with Ice Cube?
Yeah.
I think it's like Ice Cube and Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
Like
15
the 30-foot python.
15 to 17 feet. Saltwater croc. 1,000 to 2,000 pounds.
Jesus.
Largest one was 20 feet from the Philippines. Lolong. 2,370 pounds. The Nile crocodiles.
2,000 pounds?
This was the largest recorded one. Lolong from the Philippines. I gotta get a picture of that.
Yeah, that's...
But, yeah, it's like...
Jeez.
No, look at its tail.
Ah.
That's going to feed the village.
Yeah.
That's dinner for the...
Wait, click on to the right.
This
One more to the right. There you go. Dude. I mean, it's a dinosaur.
Oh, so did they just capture it?
It could be different pictures.
Now they're for the tourism department.
Yeah. You remember we went to one of those? Like one of those croc wrestlers?
I do. I didn't remember that.
I don't know where we were, but it was
in
like one of
Florida.
those sanctuaries, yeah. And the guy's like, sitting on it, and it's like, if I just put my finger here, it doesn't react.
Kind of hoping it happens.
Yeah. But also imagine if you were there and
That'd
that
be
did
traumatizing.
happen. Yeah. Because I think we also went on those boats, like the Bobby Boucher boats from Waterboy.
Yeah.
Where you're kind of going through the swamp.
I do remember that.
And that's like freaky, dude. Imagine falling over that. And if it's not a python or a
lot
piranha.
of dead bodies out there.
Yeah.
But we've seen so many of those videos where the guy, it's always like in Asia, where he's like putting his head in the fucking crocodile's mouth.
It's like,
And
it
then
recognizes me. And does not.
God, what a psycho to do that. Just risk-taking behavior.
Yeah.
Like, all these people are here. Give them a good show. I'm going to stick my head inside this crocodile's jaws. And it's like those... we would watch those shows where it's like, August 5th, 1999.
Nature's deadliest encounters.
It was just a normal day at the Florida Gator Ranch when
30-year Gator veteran Ronaldo
thought it was business as usual. The same
Until-
croc he's been with his entire career.
Yeah.
Until fate took a turn. Snap.
And it's like a blurry camcorder video. You can just see something getting slid across the ground.
And it drops.
Yeah.
Run!
Yeah. Someone help him. There's also, I listened to this video. I don't know what it was on. But it was a lawyer who was defending trainers at SeaWorld who had been injured or killed by killer whales.
Defending them
Versus
SeaWorld?
Against, like, yes, in the lawsuit against SeaWorld.
Wow.
So, like, a trainer would, if a freaking whale smashed on me, they would sue SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Which seems kind of weird. Like, I don't really understand how that happens, but because you're just kind of, I mean, what are you expecting here? Like,
this is like they're called a killer whale.
Yeah,
for a reason.
Probably a 20-ton whale, but they're insanely smart. And so there's this one video where this guy's kind of riding on its back, and another one comes up out of the water and flips on and lands on him and literally crushes him, kills him. And
Bro.
I think, he died, but I think the family sued, and I think they got like over $100 million from SeaWorld.
What?
Yeah. Well, so take that sacrifice. But we would go to, that was another really popular thing for us as kids. We went to SeaWorld multiple times.
It was
awesome. It was like the most badass thing to sit on the splash zone.
The splash zone, dude. Yes.
You're just getting drenched in your
was
cargo
awesome.
shorts and Abercrombie polo.
Your white gray Abercrombie.
Yeah.
Soaked by the end of it. But that was awesome. Those were fun times.
Yeah.
But killer whale, man. Didn't they make that documentary Blackfish? Did you ever watch that? Blackfin?
I didn't watch it.
It's about that, I think. Just
really?
like they talk about like how smart these animals are, and when you really actually think about it, it is sad having them in there.
Yeah.
Captive. Just like going to the zoo. It's a little. You kind of have to like disassociate from thinking about what it actually is. Like these animals can't leave; they're here.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people could probably tell me it's good sometimes if it's like for
there's some good like
conservation of the species.
Conservation centers and things like that are because I think after a while once they've been in our modern world, like if you release them back to their habitat, they die.
They're cooked. Yeah,
like they lost the skill set.
Isn't that crazy? They could lose their instincts that they were born with.
Well, it's kind of like dogs, the domesticated dog. A lot of them can't survive, if they were to leave the house. And whether that's they're going to get hit by a car versus die to an eagle that swoops it down, those are two different, it's kind of two different things. We went to the zoo, I don't know, 2 months ago, maybe 2 or 3 months ago. And it was really cool seeing some of these animals, giraffes and lions and bears and fucking gorillas and whatnot, but you then kind of have that moment where you're like, dude, we're in fucking Texas, man. Like, this is, it doesn't feel right.
Here.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't feel right. And
it is kind of dirty.
It is an industry, it's probably
dirty.
a dark industry where people sell these animals across countries. Tiger King was kind of probably the best, like, national representation of like what it looks like with these high-end animal traders and just rich people that they want to kind of have a toy.
An amusement.
It is fucked up though, and I don't feel bad. I follow that Nature is Metal account.
Mm-hmm.
I see videos all the time of people getting fucked up by animals, and
they go in the
honestly,
cage.
dude, I don't feel bad. Like, that's natural selection, brother.
I agree. It's
like,
kind of crazy that you think you're going to be able to just like go into their space.
Yeah.
Think that it's all sweet.
It's like, oh, I'm a human. They care for me.
It's feeding hour.
You turn your back to the, 3,000-pound rhino.
God. That's a quick death.
Yeah.
Spine snaps.
And getting stomped by, even going to if you've never been to PBR, professional bull riding, dude, that is some crazy shit to see.
been to. I've seen it in the stockyards.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's PBR, but it is crazy. I actually saw someone get stomped.
Yeah. I mean, these, you don't even realize
how much they get paid to do that.
Yeah, how much is like the best? Because it's a professional league. I don't know what the price is on how much they make.
I'm going to say they make, if they win, I'm going to say they make $50K.
Yeah.
Let's see what chat's got. Rookies earn around $15K to $50K annually, so that's not per event. Mid-level, $50 to $150 per year. Elite, $250 to $600K. World champions can earn $1 million or more. Top performers, John Crimber, around $478,000 total earnings.
So if you're one of the best, you're making $500,000. I guess on winnings, not including brand deals and.
Yeah, top PBR earners: Dalton Castle, number 2 at $465. Brady Fielder, $389.
I mean, that's not bad money, but that'll beat your body up.
It's risky, man. This kid looks like he's like 19 though.
They are young. A lot of them are Brazilian too.
Really?
Yeah. And it's also kind of like the same thing with jockeys for horse racing. Like, you have to kind of have a specific build. Short, stocky.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because if you're too tall, like, you got to be as close to the back of the bull as possible.
Just like the small fish behind the shark.
Exactly.
Just hide behind that fin, baby.
These people were getting flown up. Or they're like, they fall off and then their foot gets caught and they're just getting swung and then they get stomped on.
It's so exciting to watch.
It is exciting. It's like
it's fucking
it's
exciting.
like a gladiator. But
maimed. How many people die too?
Yeah. It's crazy. But you don't really understand how big these bulls are until you actually like see one up and close. Like, it's not a cow, it's not a horse. Like, it is a muscle tank. 2,000 pounds minimum, probably. Huge triceps, huge glutes.
It's teed up, too.
Yeah, it's. I mean, that's where they literally get trenbolone.
Really?
Yeah.
God, need some of that.
Yeah.
That's
what I was saying. I was going to sneak back in the PBR. I'm like, sir, what are you doing over there?
I'm his trainer.
Yeah. And I'm like, and then you come in. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the guy that masturbates him.
Keep him clear-headed for the match.
Yeah, but people do that with horses. That's fucked up too. But the breeding side, they get these stallions and stuff to
breed.
Yeah, and they jerk them off and
dude, I ain't.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's a weird world, man.
Yeah.
It
would be cool though to work with animals on a daily.
Like being a vet,
a zoologist, environmentalist.
Sorry, that word. Just
thinking of the zookeeper.
Yeah, I was thinking of. Is that Ben Stiller?
No, it's Kevin James.
Kevin James, all time.
Yeah.
Funny guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got that orangutan. Because then you wonder, too, like, how, we know the
okay.
Zoologist gotcha?
Yeah, it got me. Yeah, go ahead.
But, you wonder if, you could actually have a connection with one of them.
Definitely. You have connections with... I have a connection with Star. We have connections with pets. Clearly, you could have a connection.
But something like that. Like a rhino or a cheetah or a fucking lion.
You basically got to be a...
You'd probably have to raise it from...
Yeah.
As soon as it was a cub.
Definitely.
Versus, coming into its life
Do you
later.
ever see the Real Tarzan account on Instagram? This black guy's jacked, and he's, plays with all these snakes and cheetahs and, crazy stuff. And he's just they call him the real Tarzan. And he's like,
that's crazy.
He's got some fearlessness, but he's able to like interact with these animals. And
you think that's like something you're born with?
I'd love to hear him if he did a podcast, like how that
That
came
would be
about.
interesting to
It'd
hear.
be a cool podcast, but probably a little bit of that, and then just like slowly experimenting with like getting close to a snake, grabbing the snake, and then
fuck that, dude.
making sure you can control it.
Like a snake charmer.
That's what he does. Then,
dude, no way in hell would I get in front of a king cobra.
no chance, dude. They
Those
come out
things
of
are
those
scary.
fucking holes in India.
But the way that they come up and then it's like they're doing like a lat spread.
Flexing on you.
Yeah, and that's just no way, dude. I can handle about any animal. Snakes and spiders, no shot. Arachnophobia and I don't know what fear of snakes is called.
Yeah, what is fear of snakes?
Serpent phobia. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba.
Ophidiophobia?
Ophidiophobia?
Ophidiophobia.
Huh.
Let's change it.
Ophelia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
no shot.
That's a animal right there.
It's a poison.
It's something that like I wouldn't really feel bad about killing, per se. Because it feels like it's one or the other. It's going to kill you or you're going to kill it if you see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come across it on the path, turn the other way, or that's life or death.
Yeah, you're out on a hike in the morning. That's like there's got to be a horror movie about that.
I've seen snakes on hikes.
Yeah.
But they walked right across, slithered across, but not a king cobra. But.
Yeah, let's say you go out on a hike. You're a little depressed. I'm like, I'm going to leave my phone at home.
Oh, my. Horror movie, Lord.
Yeah, you get to the top. You're like, all right, I got enough water. I'll go ahead and start my way back.
Yeah.
And you go, ah!
Like,
and
what
you see
was
something
that?
slithering away. You're like, you go follow it.
You're like
and
touching the wound. You're like, it's pussing. This isn't. No way. That just happened?
you're like, I don't feel so good.
And then
I think
wake
you have
up.
to do what I have seen is like, if you get bit on the ankle or something, you have to like start drawing like a line on like the swelling.
Because it's going to expand?
It's going to expand. So that way you've got an idea, okay, it's moved this much, boom, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And then that way, whenever you do get help, like you've got some information on what's been going on. But that would be panic mode. You get bit by so here would probably be like a water moccasin, rattlesnake, diamondback.
Fuck, dude,
like
yeah,
a
that'd be
thick
bad.
snake.
How can you survive that? Like, if you got bit by a rattlesnake.
Well, you need antivenom. I don't know if the theory of like being able to suck the venom out is accurate unless it like instantly happens. But wouldn't that be just as poisonous for the next person who's sucking your venom?
Yeah, you would think it would be.
Because that would be right in the bloodstream.
So, how to survive a snake bite. If you see the snake, remember its color, size, pattern. Just try not to catch or kill it. If you're in a remote area, activate GPS SOS device. Keep calm. Because if you panic, your heart rate increases the venom spreading.
Oh, shit.
Sit or lie down to keep your heart rate low. Keep the bite below the level of your heart if possible. Take off rings, watches, bracelets, tight clothing near the bite. Swelling can start fast. The items can cut off circulation. Immobilize the limb. Use a splint or sling to keep the bitten area still. Don't walk. Get help to carry you. What not to do. No tourniquet. No cutting or sucking the wound.
Okay, yeah.
Infectious or dangerous. Okay. Fuck, dude. It seems like you're kind of screwed because you have to go to a hospital.
Well, that's good to know that you shouldn't use a tourniquet, because that's kind of what my mind would think of, like, okay,
Cut off.
let me cut off the blood flow.
Yeah,
But
why
then
does it say that?
It said tissue damage. So then I guess, like, if you got bit and you're like, well, I may just end up losing everything below my kneecap.
Yeah, it's your life for that. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to lose.
I'd lose a leg. No leg day.
Lose this leg, baby.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. This is my strong leg. You have a strong leg?
Oh, why does your leg look weird?
What you mean?
Is it just veins? What is that?
Yeah, it's called
It's
veins
like,
gains.
Like that looks weird.
Dude. Maybe if you didn't have a hairy leg, you could see your veins.
Yeah.
These are my running
It
quads.
looks like a spider web or something.
It's a little weird.
Maybe it's the light or something, the shadow.
Probably.
I don't know.
But yeah, snakes, crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you a question, but it's like 3 topic transitions
Oh,
ago.
yeah,
I already
know.
forgot.
I've kind of been rattling them off. Had
What
some
was
caffeine
it?
today.
Oh,
Fantasy football? Was that what you were talking about?
we could talk about that. Yeah,
We probably got some fantasy football players out there.
sure. What's your? You said you did some research.
Did a lot of research. Shout out to Flock Fantasy.
Shout out.
Super professional young gentlemen. Just great content. Just ranking top 30 wide receivers, top 25 running backs.
Fantasy purposes.
Fantasy. Yeah, so I feel like I've got a good idea. I'm in 2 leagues this year. One was a $100 buy-in. The other, our league, is $60. So
Big money coming
some
out.
money on the table.
Big money.
There will be no sports betting for me this year. So I'm like, this
Good
is
for
my
you. Yeah.
one investment. But yeah, I've got some guys I'm looking at. Got some dudes who I want to avoid.
Who are they? Share.
Well, mainly the ones that are playing on the worst offenses.
Yeah,
So
it's a good rule of thumb, probably.
the New York Jets, for example. New head coach. They're in a tough division.
Yep.
Justin Fields is not a great quarterback. So Garrett Wilson, he's
Brees Hall.
Brees Hall. 2 guys right off the bat that you're like, if they fall to you, may want to pass to the next guy.
Yeah. Because the negative energy brings.
I literally
brings
made
some
like a
things down.
whole
little. Go ahead, send that over to.
Yeah, dude, I did like a whole sheet, color coded.
Jeez.
Yeah,
So you're ready for the draft.
I'm ready. But if I had the first pick, definitely going Jamar Chase. CeeDee Lamb is elite. And then probably going to pass on Justin Jefferson this year.
I
the
agree.
Minnesota Vikings, they got a new quarterback, J.J. McCarthy. Just kind of unsure what that's going to look like.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He definitely had a down year last year. He's still going to have a great season. Like, he's going to end up being a top guy, maybe top 10.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's going to be top 3.
Yeah, they had a good synergy with Sam Darnold
Yeah.
and that head coach. What's the head coach guy?
Kevin McConnell.
Yeah, he's a good coach. I like him.
Yeah. And
Seems
then
like a good leader.
Jordan Addison's out 3 weeks. So, Justin Jefferson's probably going to be good the first 3 weeks. And then after that,
Yeah.
Um,
Isn't their schedule kind of tough too? Vikings.
well, they're playing in the NFC North, which people are kind of considering maybe the hardest division.
Yeah.
We play the AFC North, which is so the NFC North matches, like, divisions match up with divisions.
Okay.
And so the NFC North, which is Detroit, Minnesota, Green Bay, and Chicago, match up with the AFC North this season. So that's going to be Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and
Buffalo.
Cincinnati.
Oh.
And then we also match up with the NFC East. So that's going to be Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Commanders. So it's going to be a tough season. I think the easiest schedule right now, people are saying, is going to be San Francisco. So I may have to give Christian McCaffrey a chance.
Because people are off on him. You're going to zag.
I think I can get him.
Yeah, I would agree with you on Justin Jefferson just being like the rookie quarterback. I wouldn't take him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take McCaffrey unless he falls to me. I'm pick 7 and he's there, and it's him or
Ashton Genty.
That's going to be tough. That's going to be a 2-minute decision.
No, you're getting a minute.
Minute? God.
You're getting a minute.
If I had gun to my head right now, gun to your head, who are you taking? McCaffrey or Genty?
McCaffrey. Because I still think Las Vegas is going to suck.
Yeah.
So then you want to take the team that... I mean, if Christian McCaffrey isn't hurt, he's top 5, guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's just like, is this guy going to pop his Achilles week 3?
God, hopefully not. I've got a strategy. I kind of don't want to say it. So draft hasn't happened, but...
Give me at least 2 guys that you like and 2 that you don't.
Okay. 2 guys I really like, Bo Nix and Derrick Henry.
Okay.
Ideally, those are my first 2 picks.
Yeah. Which, if you drafted Bo Nix, I mean, he's going to be definitely later, so that could allow you to get some other players before drafting a quarterback first.
Yeah, I think I really want Derrick Henry. That's kind of my guy.
Yeah.
I really wanted him last year. Couldn't get him. Joe Mixon, kind of injured. I really like Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
He's just like, when you look at him, he's just tough, strong, workhorse back.
Yeah.
He was kind of the leader for the Texans, in my opinion, too.
Yeah. He was kind of a fantasy winner.
He did really good.
A league winner.
And so those are the guys I like. 2 guys I don't like. DK Metcalf, don't like him.
DK Metcalf in Pittsburgh. You don't think Aaron Rodgers can get it done?
No. Dude, I like Aaron Rodgers, but like watching him move, no. Dude's not.
Kind of sucks now.
He can't move.
Yeah.
The pocket's going to collapse so fast.
He's going to be playing in Pittsburgh, dude.
It's going to be
cold as shit.
Him and Mike Tomlin just loving on each other.
Yeah. You got the conservative versus the liberal.
Apparently Aaron wants to fall in line.
Yeah, he's a leader, dude. Like, there's so much noise about him. Yeah, everyone always has good things to say about Aaron Rodgers, except for these fucking media people.
Another guy I don't like. Trying to think of like the top picks that are going that I personally don't want. Give me some names. You got anyone on there?
Tyreek Hill.
I'm not drafting him.
Chuba.
I like him. I like Chuba. I had him last year. If I could get him again, that would be great. I would personally don't like Lamar
Jackson.
Don't like him.
Dang, that's a hot take.
Yeah, I just don't. I also really don't like Josh Allen. I feel like both of them
those are the 2 best quarterbacks in fantasy last 3 years.
Jaden Daniels, buddy.
Yeah, he's going to have a down year.
I really like Mahomes, but he's not a fantasy.
Mahomo? Jackson Mahomo?
Yeah. Do you think the Chiefs are going to win at all? No?
I think their dynasty's over with.
Dang. It's over?
I think it's over.
They had a 12-0, right? What was their record last year? They went 12-1.
I don't remember what the record was, but they had probably, I think, 3 or 4 losses. They're projected right now to have the top number 4 scoring offense.
I was going to say, okay, here's the... Dude, that's so crazy. The Cowboys were 12-5. Is ChatGPT lying?
Yeah, the Cowboys did not make the playoffs last year.
Sure?
Promise you. Because the Vikings won 14 games last year. So that's wrong.
Man, that's
ChatGPT giving false information.
That's bad, man.
Yeah, talk to it like a human.
Don't lie. Sorry about the mix-up. Whatever.
But yeah, it's going to be exciting. I think overall this year, college football, NFL, it's just like it's always a good time. And it's just
it is.
Sundays are for the boys, Saturdays for the boys.
God,
just being a degenerate, sitting on the couch from 11:30 to 10 o'clock at night, checking your fantasy team. You're pissed,
Yeah,
it's really exciting.
It's the best. Get some wings, some chicken wings in. Do a lot of fried rice.
Yeah.
These Sundays coming up.
Yeah, fried rice, some good dips, some buffalo chicken dip. And then
it's going to be good, man. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Personally, I think Caleb Williams is going to decline. I just don't think he's that guy. And I can't wait for it, dude.
You're the least informed on football.
He's just too me. It just reminds me of Justin Fields. It's too much about me.
What are you talking about? Are you in the locker room?
Yeah.
I mean, this is the problem with people.
So you think the Bears are going to
The Bears are
do better?
trending up. We won 5 games last year.
That's a good point. There's a lot of close losses.
Yeah, and
losses.
we had people that were mentally handicapped coaching the team. And so
Yeah, the Thanksgiving game was just
like you give us some of those.
freaking bad.
We didn't really lose anyone other than Keenan Allen. We improved our offensive line. We drafted 2 offensive guys, Luther Burden, Colson Loveland. Like, we're going to be in a good spot. My expectation is wild card, dude. Like, make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think the Bears over under right now is set at 8.5. I'm going over. Give me the over.
Over.
The Cowboys is set in 8.5, and everyone's taking the under.
I saw that, and I also heard they have an easy schedule.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they open up the season against Philly at Philly Thursday night, September 7th.
Can't wait. God, it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley, 90-yard touchdown.
Dak pick 6 first play.
I mean, dude, it's
we love Dak.
Do you think that like football is the most like? I don't want to say beloved is not the right word, but like, dude, people get amped up about football games.
Yeah, I wonder because like if fantasy football wasn't a thing, like would I truly be as excited to watch? I don't know. Like
if you're just watching the game, like, oh yeah, they won, and that's it.
Yeah, like I'm not too into the storylines necessarily for NFL, more as I'm into my own fantasy team.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I could get into the storylines, and I would say NFL is definitely the leading sports organization. We're talking, it's on like literally all week. There's a couple days off, and just the fact that it has an advantage over basketball and baseball because it's contact sport. So much more exciting.
Yeah.
And dramatic gladiators, like guys that like giants are out there just clashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I love the most is when they got the camera or the mics kind of set up like right in the trenches.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
And then what? And he's here. These it's grunts and yells and fuck you, bitch.
God, I love when the quarterback.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I love when the quarterback running to the sideline and then someone just clips him and everyone's like, ah!
Yeah, it's just like, yeah.
Oh, talk about Baker Mayfield running, just lowering the shoulder on
Baker
someone.
Mayfield's that. He's just like that dude.
that wigga.
Yeah, but I think people can like, football. It's so different than any other sport. Just every game means something.
Yeah.
And it's like guys are like laying their lives on the line. Like, obviously, other sports, people get
100%.
injured. You know, hockey's really dangerous, too. But, dude, when you see guys get knocked the fuck out or tear their legs, and it's like, yeah, you're going to mourn for this 10 minutes, and then the ref's blowing that whistle, and you got to snap back in. DeMar Hamlin is, like, probably one of the bigger moments of NFL over the last...
Were you watching it live?
I was watching it live.
I didn't watch it live.
I was in... they were playing Cincinnati.
Yeah.
It was a night game. I think it was like the first... It was maybe a Sunday night or something, Saturday night. And I think they were playing 2 games, and I think they were the first game.
It's
and
crazy.
Yeah, he just got hit kind of like in his chest. Like nothing abnormal, like you see worse all the time. And he just kind of like falls back. And then instantly, like, one of their other players is, like, you know, yelling for medical to come on. And then, you know, I think you could kind of see the CPR, and then the ambulance goes out there, and they cancel the game. They postpone the game, which, you know, people got upset about that, too.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah, it's like, this is a part of football.
Cart him off and play.
And then people were like... It's a vaccine, and he's got a clone. And it's like, how do you have a heart attack?
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, if you were getting CPR for 15 minutes, your whole ribs and chest would be cracked and bruised and whatever. Like, how are you back in a... He was back in the studio, I think, the next week. And people are like, that's not him. He's a clone.
That was a really crazy time because, the conspiracies were...
It was
wild.
COVID. It was like 2021 or something.
Yeah, and hey, it could have been the vaccine. We won't know for sure, but that was like the consensus was.
Yeah.
It was a vaccine injury.
I think the explanation, the medical explanation, and this could be totally off, but someone said like he just got hit at like the rarest and perfect time, I think in between heartbeats. And I think, like, the force of it, like, kind of just turned it off. I don't know if that's true or not. You'd think if that was the case, it would happen maybe more often. But
yeah, that seems like... I mean, it's a once-in-a-lifetime type of deal, so...
But also at the same time, he came back. And he played. He's still playing. Like, that's pretty crazy, too.
That is crazy. I mean, that's pretty amazing. He had a heart attack.
Oh, I wanted to... Let me show you this video. There's just some dogs out there.
The injury that brought up in my mind when you were talking about like people getting injured was that Trevor Lawrence hit the Texans versus Jaguars last season. Trevor Lawrence slid and just got obliterated.
Really?
By a linebacker. He left the game. And it was bad. I mean, it's almost like sliding opens you up a little bit more to get clipped.
Yeah, it does. Brian Cushing.
Oh my. Oh!
Split his head open. He's like, I'll kill you. He is a psycho.
Yeah, that's insane.
But it's like you get, in what other sport do you just get to put on some pads and go kill someone?
They say that pads actually makes it more dangerous because you feel like you can launch your body even in places when you shouldn't.
Well, do it without pads and let's see what the injury rate is.
I feel like that's a Max Kellerman take.
Yeah.
The pads actually lead to more injuries. We should play without a helmet. Argue with me, Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
But the UFC, man, I'll go back to it. It's my favorite sport. I think it's the most exciting because it's also life or death. It's a fight. It's as real as it gets. And the UFC storylines are great. Like, there's a fight coming up next Saturday I'm just so excited for. Dricus du Plessis, middleweight champion.
The South African.
They call him Still Knox. And I don't know what that means, but I'm like, all right, Still Knox. And he's awesome, dude. He's like stoic. He's the champion. He's defended his belt twice, and he's fighting Khamzat Chimaev,
The
I kill everybody guy. And
it seems like two different fighters. Is he a Khamzat? Is he a striker?
No, he's a wrestler.
Duplessis is more of a striker, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's also built.
Yeah, he's jacked.
Yeah, he's huge. So people are picking, and it's kind of split. I'm going with Duplessis, but Khamzat got a new conditioning coach because everyone complains about his conditioning.
Saying it's not good.
Yeah, because a couple of the fights, like third round against Kamaru Usman, when he fought him, he was kind of wilting. And Kamaru was like, being the champion, he's ready for 5 rounds fight. This is going to be a 5-round fight. So he got TJ Dillashaw's conditioning coach.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen this guy. He's a psycho.
Really?
Yeah, they like train him in his garage. And he's like scientific with it all. And he also injects you with the needle of EPO. And
what is that?
That's what TJ Dillashaw got
Oh,
for.
yeah. Just like a steroid or something?
What is EPO?
Like a recovery steroid?
It's supposed to give your body more oxygen, I think.
Oh, I feel like I remember hearing Derek Moore Plate Sport 8's talking about this.
It's erythropoietin, hormone in your body that naturally produces by your kidneys. It's a drug used to treat anemia.
Anemia? So iron deficiency?
Okay, helps boost red blood cell counts.
Okay.
So it can be abused by increasing endurance to boosting oxygen delivery. Blood doping is what it's called. That's what Lance Armstrong was doing.
Oh, yeah.
And TJ Dillashaw got popped for that. But he's training with his coach now, his conditioning coach, and people are saying that's the end-all, be-all. But I think this fight's going to be a war.
Next Saturday?
And it's so fun. Like, dude, yeah, it's next Saturday. You'll be watching, like, the interviews for these guys, and they're just the utmost confidence they have in themselves. It's just like they both, like, believe in their heart of hearts they're going to win.
You have to.
And, yeah, you have to. But then it's like Saturday night we're going to see what happens when, who wants it more? It's just going to be crazy. And that's why I love the UFC. And, yeah, you can get attached to characters, too. I feel like it's more faces and storylines. Yeah, it's awesome, man. I can't wait for that freaking fight, dude.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Yeah. There's a UFC fight in San Antonio, actually, September.
Really?
UFC Noche. Diego Lopez versus John Silva.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the guy, John Silva?
Yeah. He just fought, 2 weeks ago?
He
Last
fought,
week?
No, probably a couple months ago against Bryce Mitchell. Remember that one? I think we watched it together.
That sounds familiar.
He has, a big lock tattooed on his chest, and he's the guy who saw his mom get, freaking abused. And
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he's
So
on a tear.
He's got some vengeance stored in his heart.
So that fight's going down in September in San Antonio, and I was looking at the tickets. I'm like, dude, that'd be freaking
Probably
fun to go to.
300-400.
Depends on where you want to sit.
Yeah.
And you could sit kind of in that bottom row next to the ring for $1,000.
Damn.
And I'm like, I don't want to pay $1,000. But just to be in the arena while that's happening, God.
I wonder if the view would be, is it better to watch it on TV? Obviously, the experience of being in person is one thing, but, let's say there's people standing right in your view and you can't even see the knockout.
That would suck. That's the thing I don't know, and I was trying to, get a seat view.
Yeah.
Before, I'm clicking on a ticket, seeing where it's at, trying to get a view, and you can't do it because all the seat views are from basketball games. It's in the Spurs arena, Frostbank arena.
Derek went to UFC in Nashville.
Fight night?
Yeah, fight night. So I can ask him and see what his experience was. I know they had a blast.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be awesome just to go. And, that'd be.
I'll wear that Conor McGregor notorious. Conor McGregor!
Have you ever seen the video of Josh Giddey hitting the buzzer beater? Do you remember that
the Bulls
game?
player
Yeah.
against the Lakers?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
So I think he just got traded to the Warriors.
Josh Giddey did?
For Jonathan Kuminga.
Damn.
Sign and trade. It's funny because they were drafted like 6 and 7. Giddey to Oklahoma City and Jonathan Kuminga to Golden State. And I don't know if it's been made public, but that's the deal. And it made me think of that game where... Do you remember that sequence of events that happened?
Not really.
So it was like Bulls were down maybe like 9 points or some minute left. Kevin Huerter hits a 3. They get it to within like 5, and Josh Giddey has a floater over LeBron, and he airballs it. And the Lakers get the ball, they foul. And it's like, oh shit, game's over. They go down the court. They pass it in. It wasn't a bonus yet. They pass it in. Austin Reeves cooks this guy, gets a layup. They go down the floor, and I think they hit a 3. And then Josh Giddey steals the inbound pass, passes it to Kobe White. He hits a 3, and they're down 1. I think they're not fouling. Something happened where Austin Reeves gets to the bucket again and hits a shot. There's like 2 seconds left. And Giddey's inbounder. He passes it. They pass it back, and he just drains a half-court buzzer beater.
For the win?
For the win. And it's just... I'll show you the video later because it's sick, dude. And he's on the Warriors now. He's a good player.
He's a good player, yeah. He's a good player. Just kind of funny looking.
That's the thing. Like, he's tall, lanky.
Yeah, he just doesn't fit the profile.
Doesn't fit the profile, but he's kind of the opposite of Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah.
Kuminga's just like a freak athlete. Hard to fit into the system, the Golden State.
Raw talent.
And Giddey's just cerebral.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the physical gifts that Kuminga has, but he's
getting buckets.
Getting buckets.
I like it. Getting Snapchats from underage girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
He got duped.
Stay true out there. You don't want Chris Hansen or whatever his name is showing up in your living room.
Yeah. I wonder how much he had to pay that girl. Think he did?
Well, what I remember reading about that was that she lied to him. She lied about her age. So he got blasted
for
it.
Like
I don't know. I think
club?
they just were. No, yeah. Yeah, I think that's actually what it was. They met at a club or a bar, which you had to be 21 to get into, and she was in there, I think, using a fake ID and lied about her age. And so the liability falls on her and not him, which fucked up, man. She's trying to get a bag, dude.
You think that's what it was?
100%. You underestimate the cleat chaser and the gold digger.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That
leave
sucks,
it at that.
Can leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in to the pod. Good episode. I like the Red Room podcast. So if you guys like it, leave a comment. Let us know. We can do another one. I didn't get to tell my story about my dude Tony at the gym. But I think he'd be willing to do a podcast. He's crazy life. Good dude though. So
maybe talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.